What's up, Algebra 2, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey. Okay, so in this video, we'll be writing equations of quadratics. So let's go ahead and get started. So we were working with this graph, and we know that the vertex is 1, 20, and that we've got a point on the graph that is 0, 4. So we're going to use these 2 points to help us write an equation for this quadratic in vertex form. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is plug in the values for my vertex in for H and K. And so scroll down just a little bit. So I'm going to have an equation that looks like this so far. I don't know what my stretch is, so I'm going to leave that as A. That's my unknown. I'm going to have x minus 1 squared plus 20. Okay, I've substituted in my vertex. The next thing I'm going to do is plug in 0 in for x right here, and I'm going to plug in this 4 in for y over here, and I'm going to work backwards and undo in order to help me find out what this a should be. So let's go ahead and do that. So the next line of my equation is going to be 4 equals, I don't know what a is, that's what I'm trying to find, 0 minus 1 squared plus 20. Okay, so now I've substituted in those values, and now I'm just going to start simplifying. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I'm left with 4 equals a. Well, 0 minus 1 is negative 1, and I'm going to copy down the rest of that. Okay. We're going to follow order of operations, and I can do negative 1 squared, and that's just going to give me 1. So I've got 4 equals 1a plus 20. And then I'm just going to work backwards to solve for a. So I'm going to have minus 20 on both sides of my equation. And I'm going to move this over here. 4 minus 20 is negative 16. So I have negative 16 equals a. Okay. So I've solved for my stretch, and now I can write the entire equation. So my entire equation is going to look like y equals negative 16 parentheses x minus 1 squared plus 20. And here is my equation in vertex form. Now, if we look at the equation, it totally makes sense that my stretch is going to be negative because I've got a parabola that's opening down, and it's upside down. So that's that negative in front. And then I've also got my vertex plugged in. Okay, let's figure out how to go from vertex form to standard form in the next video.